It's the first ever NCAA Division III football championship semifinal at Benedetti-Wehrli Stadium. In a rematch of last year's Stagg Bowl, the North Central Cardinals were looking to advance to the national championship game for the third straight season. However, they'd have to take revenge on the defending champions from Mary Hardin-Baylor, who came to Naperville on a quest to defend their crown. On the first series of the game and facing a third down, Cardinals quarterback Luke Lanin finds space outside for a big gain. Lanin was coming off back-to-back record-setting rushing performances. Later in the drive, Lanin is flushed out of the pocket, but is able to direct traffic and find tight end Alec Wolf in the end zone with a pinpoint throw. Wolf's second touchdown of the season as the Cardinals strike first. They then spring a bit of a surprise combined with some luck. A short kick takes a good bounce, and it's recovered by Joe Sacco to give the ball right back to the North Central offense. A couple plays after the recovery, Lanin finds his other tight end Matt Robinson down the middle for a big gain inside the 10. Ethan Greenfield then does the rest, 7 yards for a touchdown as he shook off a tackler at the line of scrimmage and powered into the end zone. 14-0 Cardinals early. The Crusaders found a response on their next drive as quarterback Kyle King is able to find big 6'6" Brandon Jordan in the end zone for a touchdown to get Mary Hardin-Baylor right back in the game. On the ensuing Cardinals drive, it's Lanin with another huge run to move the chains on third down. The Crusaders joining a long list of teams who've struggled to slow him down this season. After the field flipped for the end of the first quarter, Lanin fires a laser to the end zone to Matt Quinn, who makes his first ever reception, and it's a touchdown in a national semifinal. 21-7 North Central. Third down for the Crusaders on their next drive, and Sam Taviani comes shot out of a cannon for the sack as the Cardinals bring the blitz, and it works to perfection. But after the two teams exchanged punts, the visitors wouldn't be stopped on their next drive. It's King to Jordan again despite double coverage, and once again it's a one-score game. Another empty drive for the Cardinals gave Mary Hardin-Baylor a chance to go for the tie, and once again King looks for Jordan, but it's broken up by Antoine Walker, who had a big night defending Jordan with 5 pass breakups. Thus, the Crusaders had to settle for a field goal, but it's blocked by Brandon Greifeld. One of several Cardinals who broke into the backfield, the senior defensive tackle got 2 hands on the kick and kept his team ahead by 7. Second half now, and on the third play of the third quarter, King is picked off by Sam Taviani. It was maybe the best game of the senior's career, as he was absolutely everywhere for the Cardinals on defense. Next drive for the Cardinals, and it was time for North Central's quarterback to find his favorite target. Lanin deep down the middle to D'Angelo Hardy for his 18th score of the season, more than half of Lanin's total of 35 passing touchdowns. Later in the quarter, and it's Lanin again taking off. His 3 best career rushing performances have all come in the last 3 weeks, and he once again led the Cardinals' rushing attack in this game with 139 yards on the ground. Of course, the leading rusher for the season is Greenfield, who gets into the end zone for the 27th time this season to put the Cardinals up now by 3 scores. The Gallardi Trophy finalist making a strong final case for himself. I mentioned Antoine Walker had a big night. Well, here's his biggest play of the game. An interception of King, once again while in coverage of Jordan, who he completely shut down in the second half. It was all going wrong for the Crusaders and right for the Cardinals. Into the fourth quarter on the ensuing drive, and Lanin finds Nick Rummel wide open for his 4th passing touchdown of the day, and Rummel's first touchdown catch since switching to receiver mid-season. Suddenly, it's a blowout. Terrence Hill would get the final say on the scoring as the senior rumbles in for his 11th rushing touchdown of the season to keep the party going on the North Central sideline. To finish things off on the game's final play, King is sacked by Dan Gilroy to complete a second-half shutout by the North Central defense and officially send the Cardinals to their third straight Stagg Bowl. They exorcised the demons of last year's defeat in emphatic fashion. The final score from Benedetti-Wehrli Stadium, North Central 49, Mary Hardin-Baylor 14.